If you're not doing upsells on your Opencart shopping cart, you're leaving money on the table. Upsells, or also known as plus selling or bonus selling, is basically when somebody goes to buy something from you, whether it's your online store or retail store, and you ask them if they want something else. I mean, how long has McDonald's been saying, do you want fries with that? Ever since I can remember, they have been. And that's what upselling is. And every major business knows that that is really the way to make money. Matter of fact, I've actually worked for companies that didn't make very much money off the product that they were selling, but they made it off of the upselling that they expected their sales reps to do. And so upselling is such a major part of any business, and if you're not doing it, then, well, then you're leaving money on the table, like I said. However, you can also do it wrong. The wrong time to do an upsell is when they're looking at the product and you give them related products. That's okay, but that's not upselling. That's just showing them other products that are available. Upselling is when they're already committed, they're ready to buy, they've actually pulled out their credit card, they're entering it in, and then you say, hey, do you want to add this with it? That's when the customers paying the most attention to your website. That's when they are fixed on everything that pops up and they read what they see on the screen. And that is the most important time to actually upsell to them. So this plugin does it after they have already entered in their credit card information. So they've gone through the purchase process, they've already filled in the whole checkout form. If they get down, they fill out their credit card and they hit submit or confirm, I think is what it says, and that is when we try to upsell them. And this plugin only works with Authorize.net right now. If we have a lot of interest in it, then we might expand it to other payment processors, but right now it only works with the payment processor Authorize.net. If you do not use Authorize.net, I'm sorry, this will not work with your payment processor. I'm going to go through and show you how easy it is to set up an upsell. So basically you go here to your admin area and you go into sales and then of course upsell, and we're going to add a new one. We're going to add the iPhone. And we're going to do it for $50. We're going to have the start date be today. The end day doesn't matter. You of course should set it to when you want it. You want to enable it, of course, and then you want to give a nice upsell offer title. This doesn't need to be the product title. It needs to be your sales pitch. And here is also where you would put a good sales pitch. And you might want to put a product description in here as well. But here is where you're really going to sell it. You're going to tell them how wonderful this is and that it's just a limited time offer, only available right now at checkout. Normally it's this much money, blah, blah, blah. You want to just go in there and just say everything you possibly can. And we're going to offer this particular upsell on anything except for the iPhone. Of course, if they've already got the iPhone in their shopping cart, we don't want to give them the upsell for it. And so basically this is for anything except for this product. However, we could say whenever they buy a particular product, we could look up the products here and say anytime they buy the Apple Cinema 30-inch, you can go through and say specific products. But as long as this box is checked, then it will do it for everything. And so now we're just going to save it. And so there it is. And let's go in and I just want to show you the product. Let's find the iPhone. Here's the iPhone right here. And normal price is $101. It's not on sale, so it's $101. So now let's go to the front end and we're going to purchase it. And so basically we're going to find something else that we want to purchase. I'm going to go, let's just add the Mac on here. $100, great deal. Okay, so I've skipped ahead. I didn't want to show all my personal information that would automatically be filled in. I've got the autocomplete on to where it fills in my personal information. I didn't want to show all that as I filled up the form. But basically we're down to the 6th step. We've got the customer has gone through the whole process. They're ready to put in their information, and I'm just going to put test, and then down here I'm just going to type a bunch of numbers for a fake credit card number, and then I'm going to change the date, of course, and we'll just put in a fake CVV2 number here, and then hit confirm, and you can see it now popped it up. Blah 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 was what we typed in. $50. There it is. There's our limited time offer. The client can choose no thank you, or they can change the quantity and they can add it to their purchase. If I add it to the purchase, it's going to confirm and say, okay, the product has been added to your cart, continue with purchase, continue. Now you can see it's been added. I'm getting this error message because, of course, the merchant login ID that I have in the admin area is not a correct one. Authorized.net is rejecting this cell. But it did go through, and after we confirmed it, it tried to process it. But it also added it to the cart right before that happened. If I would have chose no, that I didn't want to add it, then it would have just continued with the processing as well. And so that basically is it. Make sure you offer some type of upsell if you're not going to use this one.